There's a man you've never heard of, but you're just like him. He never failed because he never actually tried. He spent his entire life chasing shortcuts, and he didn't know the cost until it was too late. He was smart. Not genius smart, but smart enough to believe he didn't need to work like everyone else. Homework? He waited for someone else to finish first and copied. Tests? He memorized the answers, not the knowledge. Work? He looked for hacks, loopholes, tricks. Anything except the real effort. People called him lucky. But he wasn't lucky. He was just good at avoiding responsibility. And what's crazy? At first, the shortcuts worked. He passed his classes. He got the job. He made money. Not big money, but enough to feel like he had the system figured out. He actually smiled to himself sometimes. Why do people try so hard? I found the easy way. But the truth about shortcuts is simple. They don't break the system. They break you. Years went by, and suddenly, every shortcut he took started demanding payment. When work got harder, he couldn't keep up. When people stopped helping, he fell behind. When real challenges appeared, he panicked. He didn't have skill. He didn't have discipline. He didn't have confidence. He had built a tower out of paper, and life finally lit a match. One day at his job, he was given a simple responsibility, something everyone around him could do, but he couldn't. He froze, he stumbled, he messed up. And the worst part, not that he failed, but that it was obvious to everyone that he never deserved the position. He had people he used to mock, people he called grinders, tryhards, overthinkers, passed him easily, soft emotional tone. For the first time in his life, he realized he wasn't ahead, he was years behind. And here's the twist. He wasn't a bad person. He wasn't stupid. He wasn't lazy by nature. He was scared. Scared of effort. Scared of failing publicly. Scared of feeling small. So he avoided the hard path until the hard path became the only path. One night he sat alone. No noise, no distractions, no shortcuts left. He looked in the mirror and didn't see a man. He saw potential wasted. He whispered to himself, how different would my life be if I just tried? And that question hit him harder than failure ever did. Now listen carefully. If you're watching this, you are standing at the exact point he once stood. You want success fast. You want to skip the boring steps. You want the shortcut that changes everything. But shortcuts only change one thing. They change who you could have become. You don't fail because you try. You fail because you never give yourself the chance to grow. He spent his whole life avoiding the long way, only to realize something tragic. The long way wasn't long, it was the right way. And the moment he finally decided to walk the real path, he wasn't too late. He was just finally alive. Don't chase shortcuts. Chase growth. Chase skills. Chase the version of you that scares you, because that's the real path to freedom.